Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Crazy stuff is, I've had these Sennheiser, what are they called? Sennheiser headphones for such a long time, and I just worked out there's a 3D sound setting. You just flip the bottom of the adapter. So I've been using the standard USB drivers from the laptop, but then figured why not just bring down the Sennheiser drivers, and my goodness, massive improvement. And I just worked out there's a 3D sound setting. Just flip the bottom of the adapter. So we're going to continue on Fallout. We're now Mr. House, so we can move forward and look at destroying the neighborhood. Oh, we could say we could rejuvenate and develop it to be as we want. So once it loads, it's going to be a bit of a delay. It's a beautiful sunny day. Melbourne's still cool, but nice. At least the sun broke through today. I think it's 15 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. Crazy difference. Anyway, while we're waiting, I'm going to read a little bit from a Russell in the Grass. It's not a guy named Russell in the Grass. It's actually about some ants. Ants? But I like the little parables one of the ants gives.
Maybe you're cold,
Finally.
but you're so
Finally, we've tuned in. So meanwhile, I think the volume's a bit high now. This 5.1 channel going. Where am I? I'm in Lucky 38. There's my mate. I want to get the stealth gun, stealth suit repaired. So if I transpond back to the MT, we could be in a position where we just get it all repaired up. I've got a lot of caps now. So where's my transponder? There, a big mountain transponder. I don't know if I can use it here. Or do I have to be outside? No. During the exteriors. Go to the casino and fly off to the MT. Get the stealth suit repaired. And I miss my stealth suit. But I didn't like the way it kept pumping me full of medics. Look at these guys, all muscled up. Upgraded Securitrons thanks to Yes Man. No, Johnny. Notice that a lot of this audio has been copyrighted and silenced on recordings. It's getting a bit overkill now. You might as well just make your own material. It's a good way of read back years ago that there was a group that were talking about copyright material and the absurdity of copyright. That copyright itself ends up stifling development of product because you provide exclusivity to just one group who are trying to manage as much revenue as possible. And so their idea was that copyright, in the instance that it promotes What? Oh yeah, wasteland. All right. So the copyright protects, because the person who creates something needs to be protected. Like you see countries, Japan in the past and now China, would take someone's idea and use it, and then make it much cheaper and take away the revenue stream from those that create it. So there's a justification for copyright protection. But if you stop development and you stop innovation and being able to evolve that idea further and further, you end up just causing things to be left status quo for way longer than necessary. So when it came to content such as movie content and songs and those type of things, it was always seen as they're protecting the mainstream forum. That if you're a singer, you want to make sure you get your payment due. But the argument comes in is that as content becomes more readily available, that organizations are actually vying for your time and for your attention. So that makes the consumer in a much more powerful position. Oh, when the fire comes. Dismiss followers? I don't even think I'm a follower with me. So thereby, if you're a content creator and you want an audience, you'll be more readily wanting to provide it for free. And then you're taking the attention away from a Disney or a movie studio or even a cinema. If you can provide content. The part that I see against that is you see some new organisations like Jack Dorsey's, was it Cash App, making massive losses with no profit. So organisation has received massive amounts of capital, has flooded the market with their products that no one who needs to make a profit can compete with. So they have the range. They have the range of product, and they sell it at such a low cost that they swamp the market. So will they, through scale, end up dominating and making a profit?
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
Hey Max.
Not very often we see civilians on base. What's your story?
Wow.
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
No.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me. Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
Ah, that's a shame.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers. Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Gee, bitterness towards your team.
Sure. See you around.
We won't go quietly.
Okay.
Yo. We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. O'Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering. Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own.
Wow.
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know. I joined up to get out. My family's still out there. What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical. Shit, honey, it was this or the Fiends. The Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side. Right.
Yeah, pretty boring group. I don't know why I'm here. I wanted to zip off to use my transponder, but I can't while I have a... what do you call it? Companion. So I've got to get back to... I can't bother going back. Let's go and explore some of this area. Deserted shack. Let's go check out this outpost. Anyway, transponder. I want to get my sniper action happening. Actually, since I've had the sniper, I haven't used it. I'm just happy to have a sniper rifle. There you go. I wonder what the followers do. House Resort and Country Club. Watch out for frag mines. Hey, followers.
Hello. Someone entered the Lucky 38. That's never happened before.
Yep, a bit of a champion. Not
That
bad
is
at it.
one battered iBot. It's a miracle it's still functioning.
Okay. It's pretty boring. Where to next? We go to the deserted shack. It's just straight over here. Scoop it out. Boom. Yeah, sit on a cactus. Sit at the shack. Yeah, done that. Just like little pointless landmarks to go visit. It's like when I visited the Wave Rock, about 4 hours east of Perth in Western Australia. End up driving there and there was nothing to see but a rock that's in the shape of a wave. I mean, there was nothing else there. It's pretty much a BOS. Abandoned, Cliffside Prospector Camp. Where else can we go? I know I haven't discovered it yet. I'm shunned by those people. Let's look at a quest. Install the override chip. Well, I could do that. Talent pool, boring. I'll do some of the Epic Trails, some of the early missions. What do we get for that? Oh yeah, we can go there. Go to the Northern Passage? Let's give it a shot. Get a field shack and then we'll make our way from there. Mojave. Oh, it's Betty. Betty appears. Can't see anything there. Just move around, line him up. Ah, it's a cow. Oh, shoot a poor cow. You know, I'd love to get my sniper into action. Yeah, the cow was chasing me last time. Almost there. A little bit longer. I see some footage about Far Cry 6. Pretty good. Aren't you cold? You can do your homework? I don't know. You know what I worked out on these Sennheiser things? It's got like a 3D setting. So it puts the sound like that and then does 3D. Yeah, and then I put new drivers on, which made it sound way better than using the standard ones. You need another comic? You can put on Hive? Your Hive.blog. Cryptocurrency. Social media. Love that passage. Oh yeah, looks cool. How do you colour it? Oh, I can leave it as black and white. Nice. What's it say? Hey, it's gone. It's gone. The fuck? Ah! Oh, wolves go. Coyotes go. Ah! Cool. I saw that one yesterday on your yeah. Yes, indeed. Ricky?
Hey, little lady. Don't be scared to join this caravan. I'll keep a close eye on you. Real close. Promises. Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a pit boy and a vault suit. So what? Where the fuck you think? Vault 2-2. That's where I grew up. Oh, you've been to Vault 2-2, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got the suit and the pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see? Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already. Huh? Me? I'm so used to wearing mine. Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my pit boy. I mean, Pip Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways? Fine. You win, asshole. Enjoy leading the expedition into a fucking ambush. Hope you all die.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself. Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes. Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh? Place lived up to its name. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be spent more. If it was got time. What's the diff? Bunch of them swept into town. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble. Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago. Soon enough, the Whitelegs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned. Eventually, the Whitelegs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion. Catch you another.
So much for the might of the NCR. The president got killed over at Hoover Dam.
It's a sin, my darling, how I love you, because I know
That tower on the strip, the one you can see for
If
miles?
Caesar's dead, why aren't the
Here it
NC...
is.
Something on your mind?
Hey, how do we get going?
Catch you.
You aren't
Sealed up
taking
no
care
more.
of regular folks yet.
There he is, Jed.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast. Damn good thing you came along, too.
the dream I built for us.
Just like that, huh? You got guts. I'll give you that.
Promise broken like my heart.
I bet you are.
Sin, my darling, how I love you, so much in love, and yet so
The job is simple.
far apart.
Help us get this caravan in design. You'll get a bonus if we make it. Oh, one more thing. Just don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. We're a smaller company. Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the highway is to Ogden. Don't know much about them. They control the old. Hey. Nope. I ain't a praying, but shoot.
I'm sure you're happy with another.
Yeah.
Who shares a love I couldn't win? Why pretend that I can't do without you when deep inside I know that it's a sin?
Bacon? Maybe we'll leave the stealth suit behind. I really want to bring it with me. That brings me underway.
Are you here to join?
I've got to get rid of...
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition.
Where is he? Do I have to...
Yeah.
Can I talk to
Reckon you will.
my companion now? Where's me Eddie? He's still back at the other place. Okay. Where's the Eddie? There he is. Back in a sec. Woo woo.
Who we used to be, 2 under par, now we can't get on the green. I don't know where it went, but it sure went a-flying. Love's like dough that's been spent. Now there's no use of crying. Tell me, where can I go? East or west or north or due south? You let the blues move in now.
Move along. Hey, Eddie.
No use crying. Tell me, where can I go? East or west or north or new south? You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out.
Okay. See you, Eddie.
Are you here to join me a while longer?
Let's get.
Are you? You know what? I don't want. You should. Well.
Okay. Next stage.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpais Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpais Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise.
It's amazing.
All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the Burned Man.
Cocoa has coffee in it.
Probably just a
There's a whole can of drink in there. So when I'm drinking
But
one
New Canaan's
full
been
cup,
silent
it's
for a long
375 mil.
Maybe it's a coincidence.
Ooh.
Maybe the Malpais Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long
People.
couple of weeks.
What do you mean by
But
people?
here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving.
Lollygagging.
Keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back off the way we come? That's not a problem.
God damn it, ambush! Come on! Watch yourselves!
Enough of this. We're sitting...
Well, he's white.
I was a sheriff once, son.
No waiting, what am I doing?
Show up.
Oh, now you're baby. Maybe I'll take the frag mines. I'll take the frag grenade. For the jalapenos.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this. Joshua Graham. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southwood.
Alright, let's go.
Good see.
Oh, nice. We can get on the summit. Alright, lead the way, mate. Lead the way. Show us who's the boss and where you want us to go. So once you're at a summit, what you get to see things on the map.
Hold up. See that log over there?
Yeah, I'm already there.
There. Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
There was a carrot. So if I go on over here and get everything on the map. Is that how it works? I'm not peaky enough.
We follow this path for a while. Nice
Okay.
view of the river. Eh.
Is that a peak?
Freeze. Don't move. Whew. That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yao Guai are plenty mean as a rule.
Hiking track.
You can... like the shadow of a ghost.
Toast. With egg. Please.
Follow the old road south. Nearly there. You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting Whitelegs. Hold up. You're getting all turned around. Check your map and... to look, you can spot all kinds of landmarks from up here. Look, I'll show you. What can I tell you? Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. My guess is, if that cat... Yeah. Just one thing. You might... That's great. What can I tell you? He's... Ask away. Go with fortune, friend. Like the shadow of a ghost. The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
Latrine!
Show the dead horse's victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us. Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out somehow, eh?
Ooh, thank you. I'll do now while we have some lunch.